What is up, mate? My name is Ragoline. I'm ill, and yeah, welcome to this February podcast. Well, it's about troubles. Well, troubles kinda. This month in my Russian channel is about troubles, problems, and stuff, just to uh, discuss it, I guess. Something like this. I don't know, because of the fact that I'm ill, it even changed my, I want to say accent, but, well, I can't say I have an accent. Well, I have some Russian accent. Let's see. Well, no, I don't have a Russian one. Well, I believe I don't have it. Well, still, yeah, I just want to talk about, I guess, my own troubles. Well, let's begin with the most obvious one. I have some subtopics, but I'm not gonna name them. Let them be in my table just for myself, and you're gonna just listen to my lovely voice. Okay. Uh, So the first one is MS, multiple sclerosis. Actually, what a beautiful word, sclerosis. Dear. I I think I've never thought about that. Well, it doesn't ease the disease, but well, the word is cool. I don't know. But still, MS is terrible, and so many people suffer from it. Me as well. Yeah, and stuff. Couple of days ago, well, I'm ill for 4 or 5 days now, and 3 4 days ago, I fell in bathroom. I was in the bathroom and I fell in the bath and I hit the faucet with my back, and the bones hurt, uh, the ribs, or maybe the spine. Don't know. Well, I can move, so yeah. I hope that nothing is broken, something. I hope that I can live like that. Well, yeah, besides joking. Well, it's gonna be okay, but yeah, because of MS, I felt just, I don't know, maybe I get dizzy or something. And I remember how I was falling and I couldn't even do anything like stop myself or something. So I just fell. I was crying, crying, well, shouting and crying. Essentially, that's what happened. And yeah, a mess. Yeah, it's very bad. And there are a lot of problems, I'd say, because of, well, especially a lot of problems, especially when you need to travel a lot because you need to have your treatment with you all the time. Doesn't matter uh, if you what where's it um yeah, well, you need treatment because you're ill, and basically that's it. And it takes a lot of time to get that treatment, to mm, get to the cities, n- not just hospital, but to get connected to the city's medicine center, let it be like that. And because of that, uh, well, there are a lot of troubles, let's say. However, well, it's not the worst part of having MS. In January, I watched Introducing Selma Blair. It kind of hit me, but I like, yeah, I find myself enjoying movies about, well, films, uh, documentaries, or whatever about mm, about Canadians, um, multiple sclerosis, just because, well, it's A, interesting, and B, emotional. And I like being emotional, like feeling emotions, because for some reasons I uh, I don't actually let myself mm, guess open. I don't let myself open to others with my emotions. And it's bad, but I don't know. I don't remember even what I was talking about. MS? The next, psychology help. I actually, well, actually, yes, but I thought about that because I had 3 appointments to a psychologist. I was talking about my problems and some other things as I remember. I don't remember. And after each appointment, except maybe first one and last one, So after the second appointment, I felt like, damn, they helped me so much. So it, I don't even know what to say. I know. Um, yeah, well, let's say, all my problems, concerns, and stuff were just vanished because of the psychologist. Well, the psychology, let's say. Well, I'm trying to say that it helped, yeah, once. Then it was even before Felix was born. Then, after half a year, I tried one more appointment, the third one. It was useless. Good Lord. When I told my wife, who is a psychologist, about that, she said that maybe I need another one, another psychologist. And uh, I said, yeah, maybe. But I've never wasted, I'd say, time on choosing the psychologist, on even trying to continue those appointments. Like right now, I don't need those. I'm fine with all the crap in my head. And there's so much. Good lord. But I'm okay. I think, yeah, there are a few problems of my own, I mean, of my family, of me, but I I can, and I will deal with them. There's no option. No other option. Like, yeah. In general, psychology helps, but you need to find yourself a decent, good psychologist who is like helping really, because I couldn't. Okay, the next subtopic. Oh, the most interesting one. Voices in my head. It was for a year, no, for half a year. Mm. Before I met my wife. I don't know when and how it began, but I don't remember if I ever told that story that I once fell in love in with my student. It was weird. It was very much weird. Oh my lord, I'm remembering it. don't want to. Well, the thing is, um, so in the end, like in December of that year, I, let's say, liked my student, and I had to wait until we finish, mm, well, working together when I finished teaching her. And then this summer began. I told her about my feelings, and she said no. Well, yeah, long story short. And I think since then, I kinda a little bit, because I remember how there were not just voices in my head, there was just one voice, mine, but it was so weird because usually you hear your voice in your head when you want to, when you think about something, and you hear that voice, mm, 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 mm-hmm. I want to go to sleep. And you hear that voice. What? When you uh, don't think about anything, I don't know. When you don't want to hear your thoughts and they still appear, well, that's weird. That's when the whole play goes weird. It, mm, the strange thing, like, I'm not saying that this isn't strange, but um, funny thing, let's say that I was going somewhere and I realized that I wasn't even trying to remember the words of psychotic, but the song was in my head and I was singing it um, all over again at this roundabout. And there are kind of, I don't know, hard words. All the entire song isn't that peaceful, let's say that. So it was really weird. I tried to do something with that. I couldn't, pretty obviously, I guess. But still, yeah, here I am, still with my wife, my child. I haven't killed anyone. Not that I was afraid of that. Maybe a little bit, because I didn't understand why that happened, why that song was in my head, and why this song was in my head. Because psychotic, but I drop that gun while you still have a chance. I already feel the knife in my hand. It won't stop, no, won't stop, no. well, pretty harsh. I don't know. Yeah, and after that, again, without trying to learn the song, the lyrics, I I learned the entire song, all the lyrics. That's the good thing, maybe. The only good thing of the voice in my head. And after that, there was um, a, well, let's see, problem with a girlfriend who I had before my wife. It was in December, I think. Like I met wife in February. We got to know each other in January, and in December I was dating somebody else, and I at some point told her that I have a voice in my head, but she was like, "Well, that's damn, that's bad." She was young and stupid. She is stupid, I'm sure. She, I said she is stupid, I'm sure. Well, yeah, I, I didn't want to. Mhm. Whatever. Well, I had such a problem, but once I met my wife, I've never had those. And I was always hearing only my voice when I want to, when I'm thinking or I don't know, singing, trying to remember the lyrics. Don't know, whatever. And that's just interesting, and I like talking about that. So if you want, comment down below, questions. I would love to answer those. Okay, and the last one, subtopic. Even yes. Yeah, that was such a thing that each even year since 2016, something amazingly terrible happens to, I wouldn't say to me, but it kind of switched at some point. Like in 2016, it was some time ago. I wanted to call it my darkest year, darkest event that happened to me, but I'm not, I don't want to talk about that right now. So let's just call it the dog, yeah, with the cross. Again, I've never killed anyone. Then it was 2018 when MS happened to me. Then it was double 20 when yeah, that's when the switch happened. That year, oh, oh, how's that called? COVID happened to the entire humanity, world, and stuff. And then, like, it wasn't just to me. Technically, COVID happened in 2019, right? But still, yeah, I like calling it double 20. You know it. And Oh yeah, 2022. It's the year of special military operation when it began. Again, it it did nothing to me exactly, but the entire world, well, a lot of Russian people, a lot of Russians, a lot of Ukrainians were hurt. I don't know who is right. I don't care. It's not my job to deal with such events. Mm. And 2022, yeah. And it's all changed in 2024 when nothing really happened that I can call bad. 2024. Let me think. 2025 is when Felix was born. 2024. Yeah, I married in 2023. Yeah? Well, yeah, 2024 was a pretty nice year. Yeah, I liked it. It was a peaceful year, I guess, for me and my family. Well, my wife. That's why I am, mm, yeah, finishing this um, even years trouble. Yes, it's over. It was a, how's it called? I forgot the word. I think I haven't spoken English for too long, and that's why I can't remember such word. Well, yeah, that's over. Now everything is all right. There won't be any problem. No, I mean, obviously, for example, speaking for myself, there, speaking for everyone, there will be troubles. We can deal with them. Like, hmm, well, yeah, pretty much. So, I'm not sure what exactly I can tell more. Let's finish. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. No. Oh, thank you very much for watching this video or listening to this podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and maybe leave a comment down below. I would really appreciate that. Have a nice life.